We've got a brand new president in America, well, second time president, and we've got a very pro-crypto administration, and we have a pro-freedom of speech administration, and maybe a pro-religion administration. What do you make of this with regards to how it's going to affect the world, how it's going to affect crypto, how it affects morality? What do you see there?
Well, as I said, I think in the last 1-2 years, I see the good increasing, right? And that gives me hope, because if you asked me 2020, I was like, wow, it's like I see just black everywhere. This is not in terms of like, just like I see very negative things happening everywhere. Everything was downward spiraling. And now with like Elon taking over Twitter, that's a good thing. We can finally express our opinion. And then Donald Trump winning. And of course, both of them, Donald Trump and Elon Musk, they have their flaws. But I think overall, it is it's a change for the good rather than for the bad. And overall, I see many good things happening right now, and it really gives me hope for the future. But as I said before, we have the civilizations, the uprise and the downfall. At least from a financial system point of view, we are still in the downfall, and I don't expect the best to happen for that. But morally and ethically, I'm still having hopes that we can be on the uprise again.
And what about how it relates to crypto? I mean, to see a former U.S. president at the Bitcoin conference in Nashville last year saying the words, "Never sell your Bitcoin," and saying the words, "I'm going to fire Gary Gensler," twice. And like, it was almost surreal to watch that happen, not to mention the people he's put in his administration, the things he's talking about. Is that going to change this industry forever? Do you think it's really going to be a push, or is it remain to be seen?
It's going to be a push, and it's going to increase the process in terms of speed for Bitcoin to go where it is going anyways, right? So just as I said before, Bitcoin has its clear destination. And this fact you mentioned, it's rather positive for Bitcoin, and it will get us there faster, right? That's what I will say. Without Trump, and I'm happy he got elected, right? Because look at who else would have gotten elected. Some people might disagree, but I'm definitely happy about that outcome. But
you dodged a serious bullet there.
Yeah, wow, that would have been serious. So yeah, but I think in the end of the day, it will just increase the speed of the process.
Okay. It's wild to me, Chris, to watch how the world has just pivoted on the back of that. And major corporations from, Zuckerberg and Meta and all these others are just ditching these policies that I thought would never go away and completely going back the other way. And it just seems like the world just took a 90-degree turn left that I didn't think it was even capable of turning.
It's interesting with Zuckerberg and everything. I think they are playing just by the rules now, right? Switching their agenda a little bit, but whatever their intention is to save their own A or to do anything else, as long as this change is for the good, I'm fine with it. I'm happy. Okay, no fact checkers anymore on Instagram. Beautiful. That's what I wanted. I remember, man. I think your Instagram got effed a few times.
Yeah.
Mine also back in the days a little bit. I couldn't talk really about what I wanted to talk about when I ever criticized a mask or some mandate. I suddenly got no views on my story. It was freaking crazy, man. So these changes are all good for sure. And they will probably help prevent, hopefully, the downfall I was just talking about.
Okay.
How do you get out of a rat race? How do you create wealth not only for yourself, your family, but also for the generations to come after? And the best way to do that is through early stage investments. You layer in emerging technologies like we are in today, whether that be Web3, whether that be blockchain, whether that be metaverse or AI, the gains can be exponential. The community that we have built through the investment club is worth its weight in entry point alone. Which companies will be the next Facebooks, Googles, and Amazons of this industry? We get to be a part of, set the direction, aid, support, and create a much bigger impact worldwide through our investments. I hope to see you in this investment club. It's going to change your life. It's going to change your family's life. And it's going to change the generations to come. See you in the investment class.